Hello and welcome to my late night show, Joy of Working. I'm Chaya Srivatsa and I'm sharing with you my work life experiences, the takeaways, and some anecdotes. Yesterday I spoke about my entry into corporate arena. From classrooms, I moved to corporate corridors. I started my corporate career with Westwork Engineers. Very nice experience. Good. Enjoyed it for about a year and a half. Then my colleague Zaid got married and went away to Canada. I missed her a lot because we were a great team. And at a workplace, it's good to have a good team to work with. And moreover, everything had been set in proper order, so there was nothing much for me to do. One day I was just going through Business India, the magazine, and there was an ad. See how it catches my eye, okay? The ad said, wanted below 30 MBA with 6 years experience to fill the post of an advertising and sales promotion manager for Eureka Forbes Limited. Now, I was above 30 already. I had no MBA and I didn't have 6 years experience in corporate life. But I applied. Reject karna hai to let them reject. Now, why should I reject myself? Okay, so I said, okay, this is me. You want me? You can call me. And I forgot about it. And can you imagine it? They actually called me for an interview. And I was the only one to be interviewed there. And the director who interviewed me, Mr. Alu Alia, a very tall, imposing gentleman, and there I was sitting. He said, you are about 30, you don't have MBA, you don't have experience. Tell me one reason why we should give you this job. I told him, I'll never take maternity leave because I have teenage boys. He just looked at me and said, you're hired. That's it. And I became the first advertising and sales promotion manager for Eureka Forbes Limited. I was the oldest person next to the president of the company. Rest of them were all in their late 20s or early 20s, and I was like mother hen there. A great experience. Believe me, because it was a direct marketing company for Euroclean, the vacuum cleaner, and Aquaguard, the water purifier. Totally, it was house-to-house selling. No advertising, nothing, but the company had decided to slowly start advertising, and that's why they wanted this department, advertising and sales promotion. I also started a home journal for them called Eurochamp. This was for all the youngsters, and I brought in all my writing experiences here, made it fun, and you see the workforce there were all those salesmen, all in their 20s, full of pep. Oh my God, they could sell a 3,000 rupee vacuum cleaner to just about anybody. Amazing guys, girls also there. So that was a very different kind of experience. But as I said, I was the older one there. I got along well with my colleagues. In fact, some of them are still in touch with me on Facebook. Ravi Sharan, yes, he's in Delhi. There is Anil Ambo, who was the sales manager then, and we are very good friends even today. There is Ashok Lobo, who's in Bangalore. So many more. Can't remember their names right now, but if I see them, I can say, hi, EFL, Eureka Forbes Limited. We all belong to that group, you know. Everyone was so peppy and full of life. We had our first sales conference in Jaipur, where we had 500 sales guys. We were there for a couple of days in a beautiful hotel there, and I made my first presentation to them on the advertising project that we were going to start. And for that, My great big thanks to the late Mr. Akhil Marfatia, who was the president of the company, who was a wizard in marketing. And he told me how to make a presentation. We had no PPTs, and then we had, those acetate sheets where you write it out and then you put that and it is projected on the, it is, now when I look at it, I said, oh my God, how medieval it was. But that was the first time I made a presentation. Since then, there's no looking back for me. And my gratitude is to Mr. Marfatia, who is no more. We didn't get along very well during the later years, but then we were good friends personally. So even after I left the company, when he came to Bangalore, when we had moved in, he would call me and we would have lunch at Bangalore Club where he would stay. And when I went to Bombay on work, he would invite me home for dinner with his wife. So you see, you've got to learn how to separate the professional from the personal. You may not get along well professionally, but personally, you can be good friends. And that's what it was. The Eureka Forbes tenure was extremely educative for me, extremely fun for me. And though I was much older, I never felt older because I was amongst all the youngsters. As I said, they were all those salesmen so full of pep. And doing a house journal for them was a lot of fun too, because I had to interact with them for that. I'm so glad I applied for the job, even if I didn't have the qualification. See, most of us underestimate ourselves. We reject ourselves. I don't think we should do that. Let's give them the privilege of rejecting us. We'll just do it. Take me as I am, or leave me if you don't want me. What do I lose? That was my attitude. And that's how I got into Eureka Forbes Limited. A great company, a great product, and a great experience. Let me tell you more about another job tomorrow. Please don't think I'm a rolling stone. I am not a rolling stone. I'm just a job hopping, restless person. Not ambitious, believe me, just restless. After some time, when I do the same thing again and again, I'll say, nahi, kuch naya karna hai. And something appears for me to do it. Okay, so I'll be with you again tomorrow. And thanks a lot, Farida from Paris. Then there's Neetani from Bangalore. There's Bhaskar Gantait. I don't know if I've pronounced your name. Probably Ashwin Narayan, Ankit Mehra, Sue Gopal, Princess Kamakshi Devi Vadiyar from the the Mysore Vadiyar family. Thank you for following me and listening to my show. It feels so good, And when I'm talking to you, each one of you. So we'll meet again tomorrow. Bye.